Hi, thank you for joining me. Now, one of the concerns that I have with this quad is the amount of vibration on it. And if we have a look here and we look below the engine is mounted directly onto the plastic chassis, so there's nothing, absorbing vibration from the motor. So I'm going to modify this, but first of all I'm going to do a test using my mobile phone to test the vibration before I do the modification. So I'm going to set that up and secure the motor and be back with you shortly. Okay, so on my mobile phone, you can get, mine is an Android, you can get various apps, both for iPhones and smartphones. And I'm going to use an app called Vibrometer, and that basically gives you a reading and also a category. I'm going to place it on the arm. I'm going to secure it so that it doesn't wobble off in the process. Just using a bit of electrical insulation tape. You could use sellotape, I'm sure. I just find this more flexible. Okay, you're a pain in the butt. Sorry about that. Okay, so yes, it's settling down a bit now. I'm not sure if you can see the reading, but obviously with me holding it, it's moving, so I'll need to put it down to stabilize it before I go ahead and see and do the reading test. Okay, so let me connect the transmitter. We'll switch on the transmitter, connect the battery. Okay. Let it settle down. See if we zoom in a little bit whether it will help. Okay, so now on idle speed, I'm getting a category 2. And a maximum reading of 2.7. Let me up the revs. Okay, now it's fluctuating from 2 to 3, category 2 to 3. Now I'm also 3, and a maximum reading of 3.8. Okay, so let me disassemble, unscrew the motor, and then I'll show you how I'm going to do the mod, and we'll test again. See you shortly. Okay, so I've unsecured the motor. There we go. And to do this mod, I'm going to use 32 dB earplugs. Now these earplugs I've seen on previous tests have actually got good vibration absorption properties. So all you do is take one of these and you cut it in half with a pair of scissors into a small little square or little piece that's going to be large enough to cover the mount or the bottom of the mount. And then I use a small Phillips screwdriver and make a hole in the center. Okay, and then to show you, you take one of the engine mount screws. I find it best to start closer to the middle and then holding your finger underneath, find that hole and press down. And normally it's best as well to just screw it a little bit up from beneath. And then, as you can see, it holds the screw in place. So I'm going to go ahead and do the others quickly. Okay, screw there, hold it down, find the hole, put it through, screw beneath. As you can see, it's holding the screw in place. Now as you're working, these things start expanding, so just keep them down and keep them holding the screw until you're finished. Again, it's better to do the inside one first. Feed it through the hole, try and get it to hold. Okay, so this one's holding. Also on the inside here, there's a little oblong to hold the engine in the right position too. So you don't want it covering that, so you need to press it down and get it out of the way so that it's on either side. Let me do the last one. Okay, so that one went in quite easily because I had it done before. And that's it. We're then going to remount and secure the motor. So let me do that and I'll be back with you shortly again. Okay, so I've secured the motor now, and you can see we've got the little pads now beneath, and they are now sitting between the base of the motor and the chassis. And now I'm going to do this test again and see what improvement there is. So let me just connect the battery. Let it settle down. Start up the engines. Okay, so now if I have a look while it's idling, previously it was going sort of between 2 or 3, but mainly on 2, and now already it's sort of fluctuating between 1 and 2, and a maximum reading of it's fluctuating quite a bit. It still seems to be around 2.7 there. Let's speed up the motors. And now, previously, when it was fluctuating, it was 3, and now it's fluctuates between 2.3, and I'm getting a maximum of 3.1. Okay, so yes, there is an improvement, and it does help just on this basic test. Obviously the motors aren't balanced, and that is the next step I'll need to do to help further reduce vibration. So yes, hope you like, and thanks for joining me. Cheerio.